Okay, so we're going to demonstrate MB Edit. Now, I like to start it with a data list. So if you see this command here, -I means it's looking for an input file, and we're using our data list file. That way, it will enable us to use this. I'm going to put this right about here, right? Using our next file command, you see this one up here? That way we can literally blink through all the files in the list, so that's a nice thing. Okay, I'm going to start it over again. No, okay. Go. Okay, so here's the first file. You see a profile. Now, I always prefer to use this along track view. The default view is this waterfall view where the pings are stretched out in time. I like to use, for editing, it's much better to use this water track view, which you will notice then is equivalent to sort of sitting behind the vehicle, looking at the seafloor. Now, so here we see the pings in black are the pings that are still declared good. The pings in blue are the ones that the Reason in real time declared as bad. And you see it's thrown out some good ones. So we're going to actually change the MB preprocess to set them all to bad so that we can edit them ourselves, but this doesn't quite have that. So in any case, just for demonstration purposes, I'm going to set all the returns as good using the restore button. If you see the restore button, you can use that as a kind of oops button if you delete something that you don't want. And I'll show you how I normally edit profiles. So I use the along track view, very important, and then I use the grab button. What the grab button does, it allows us to declare some to be bad using this box function, which is quite nice. So this is in fact how I edit most of the pings that I edit. So again, I work off a data list, which allows me to go from file to file. Normally, I set the pings to step and the pings to view to 20. And then I can use the forward button or also the right mouse button to look through the file. And again, the along track view is very handy for this. And those are already called bad, but I can use the grab button to call them bad. So let's say that they hadn't been declared bad by the Reason in real time, then I could just easily grab all those and get rid of them. Let's see. So then we can just keep going through the whole file like that. There's, I don't like that, so I'm going to grab that guy. I just grabbed it. So this looks pretty clean, except for the fact that it's actually excluded some real data, good data, and that's part of what we're going to fix. Now, you notice there's some real characteristic errors in here. You see these circular blobs. Those are actually where the first hard return off the seafloor ends up getting the side lobes of these, gets into the side lobes, and it ends up looking like this ring effect. So you commonly see these rings when things are bad. And then you often see a lot of stuff out on the edges that needs to be removed. So, we saw there was still a bad one in there. So you see there's a bad one there, so I just go kill that with the grab button. work my way through the file. Here's a progress indicator in that file. So I see I'm done. I like the edits. Then I can just go to the next file. You notice because I went to next file, it still kept 2020. It kept my favorite, a long track view. There's another nice thing you can do with view. Over in these columns over here, you can display all kinds of different things. So for example, I can plot the longitude, I can plot the latitude, I can plot the heading, I can plot the speed, I can plot the center beam depth, I can plot the sonar altitude. So that's kind of nice, help you sort out some things that maybe things that you're not totally clear about. And again, so we go through the whole file, forward, 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 forward. There's a couple more that we would want to kill there. So I'm going to grab that one. I'm going to grab that one. And we get to the end of the file, and we go to the next file. Okay, so I grab that one. Again, a lot of this, there's good returns here that need to be restored, and there's all these bad returns out here. So this is also data from 2013, so it's our data tends to be much cleaner now than this. So, but if we had to hand edit all this, it would be quite a mess. Anyway, so that's MBEdit. Again, just to review, we work off a data list. We use the long track view, and we use the grab function to chop out these blocks, which appear in most pings. MBEdit. Enjoy.